Dear children, welcome you all for this wonderful social science video class. I am very happy today to welcome you all because in this new year 2021, let us all wish with full accomplishment. Let this new year brings us all the welfare, all the prosperity and good learning also. So, with this cherishability, shall we start our session, children? Yes. So, do you remember in the last two videos what had we learnt? Right, exactly, it is all about the history lesson, right? Okay, and the Sangam literature, Sangam age, about the Sangam age, who are all the dynasties ruled about Moveddas, Cheras, Cholas, Pandyas, etc. And now in this lesson, we are going to learn. Here in this video, we are going to see a lesson about geography. Surely, it will be an interesting topic, children. Right. So, you know very well, in the first term, you had learnt about how many continents are there in the world and their names also. And we are going to learn in detail about two main continents, that is Asia and Europe, in this lesson. Right. So, are you all ready? Let us explore these two continents, right. So, the learning objectives of this lesson can be like, you may come to understand the location, extent and political divisions of the continents of Asia and Europe, and then you may come to know about the physical features and also the political divisions, drainages in the sense rivers flowing through over the country of these two continents, and then we may come to understand the climate and natural vegetation that prevails in this continent, and economic activities, what all the economic activities has been undertaken and resources we can get, and we can able to be in the situation like apprise of cultural mosaic of both the continents. So, and also we may gain the skill of locating the given places, right. So, in this lesson, we may discuss about the location, boundaries, physical and political divisions of Asia and Europe, and then the major rivers, etc. Okay. So, shall we start the session, children? Right. So, as you know, we have 7 continents in our world. Okay. In this, among these continents, Asia is the largest and most populous continent in the world. It covers about 30% of the world's land area and about 60% of the world's population. Okay, 30% of land area in our world, in our earth, and 60% of the world's population. Okay, so most of the land of Asia lies in the northern hemisphere. Okay, if you observe this picture, you may come to know. Okay, the northern hemisphere, most of the part of Asia lies in the northern hemisphere, and then it has different types of physical and also cultural features. For example, lofty mountains, plateaus, plains, islands and peninsulas also there, and cultural features also it contains. And then major physiographic features of Asia will be like lofty mountains, plateaus, plains, islands and peninsulas, and many perennial rivers, you know, flowing throughout the country, throughout the year, irrespective of rainfall. Okay, perennial rivers flow through different parts of Asia. These river valleys are the cradles of ancient civilizations like Indus Valley civilization, Mesopotamian and Chinese civilization. Okay, let us know more about our home continent. Now, it is about location. So, Asia, the continent of Asia, the red picture, it may extend from 10 degree 11 minutes south to 81 degree 12 minute north latitudes, and from 26 degree 2 minutes east to 169 degree 40 minutes west longitudes. So, it spreads for an area of 44 million kilometer square. Okay, 44 million kilometer square among the world, in the world. Then comes for boundaries. Okay, boundaries in the sense we may come to know covers with, what it covers with. Okay, so Asia is surrounded by the Arctic Ocean in the north and Pacific Ocean in the east and Indian Ocean in the south. Just imagine the whole world map, you may come to know. Okay, easily you can understand. So, north what we have? Arctic Ocean. East what we have? Pacific Ocean. South what we have? Indian Ocean. So, and the Ural Mountains and Caucasus Mountains, Red Sea, Mediterranean Sea, Caspian Sea, Black Sea. Okay, west alone we may have several mountains and seas, Ural Mountains, okay, and Caucasus Mountains, right? And then seas flowing through over this area in west of Asia is Red Sea, Mediterranean Sea, Caspian Sea and Black Sea. Okay, the Suez Canal separates Asia from Africa. Asia is separated from Africa because of the Suez Canal. So, the narrow Bering Strait separates Asia from North America. Okay, North America, that has been separated with narrow Bering Strait. Okay. So, now comes the political divisions. So, there are 48 countries totally in Asia. Okay, how many countries are there in Asia? 48. How many countries are there in Asia? 48 countries in Asia totally. Okay. Then the countries are grouped into several realms based on landscape and political status such as East Asia, Southeast Asia, South Asia, Southwest Asia and Central Asia. Okay, we are being divided into for several realms based on landscape and political status. East Asia, Southeast Asia, South Asia, Southwest Asia and Central Asia. Okay. Now comes the physiographic divisions of Asia. So, you know very well Asia is the land of long mountain ranges, snow-capped high mountains, vast plateaus, extensive plains, river valleys and sea coast. Okay, these diverse features encourage the people of this continent, landlocked. Okay, so the people from this continent involved in diverse economic activities. So, the physiographic of Asia can be divided into major groups like northern lowlands, the central high mountains, the southern plateaus, the great plains and the island groups. Okay, come along with me. So, according to the diverse economic activities, the physiography of Asia can be divided into 5 major groups. Okay, northern lowlands, central high mountains, southern plateaus, the great plains and the island groups. So, first comes the northern lowlands. It was the most extensive lowland in Asia is the Siberian plain. Okay, the most extensive lowland in Asia is the Siberian plain. Okay, the most extensive lowland in Asia is dash the Siberian plain. Siberian, Siberian plain. It is a plain. It extends from the Ural mountains in the west to the Verkhovnyansk range in the east. Okay, the Siberian plain, it is being extended from west to east. That is, west side you may have Ural mountains and from east side you may have Verkhovnyansk range. Okay, range is the continuous mountains. Okay, so next is the Central Highlands. The Central Highlands, it stretches from Turkey to Bering Strait. Okay, Turkey. There are 2 knots found in Asia. Knots is nothing but group or refers to the convergence of mountain ranges. Okay, K-N-O-T. Knot here refers to the convergence of mountain ranges. That is, convergence in the sense group. It may be shaped as a group. Okay, marked as a group. So, knot. There are 2 knots found in Asia. One is Pamir knot, P-A-M-I-R, Pamir knot, and Armenian knot, A-R-M-E-N-I-A-N, Armenian knot. Okay, when we speak about the northern lowland, the first physiographic activity, northern lowland, the most extensive lowland is Siberian plain and it extends from Ural mountains in the east, from the west and Verkhovnyansk range in the east. This is the 2 things you have to keep in mind. And then the Central Highland. Now comes for Central Highland. Central Highland stretches from where to where? Turkey to Bering Strait. Okay, there are 2 knots found in Asia. What are they? Pamir knot and Armenian knot. Okay, knot is nothing but convergence of mountain ranges. Dash means convergence of mountain ranges. Knot, K-N-O-T, knot. Okay, then the Hindu Kush range, the Sulaiman range, the Himalayan range and Tian Shan range. Okay, the Hindu Kush range, the Sulaiman range, the Himalayan range and Tian Shan range. So, radiates from the Palmer Knot. Okay, the Hindu Kush range continues westward as the Elburz, whereas the Suleiman range continues southwest as the Zagros range. Okay, everything is mountainous ranges, but the name of those ranges will be different. Okay, the Hindu Kush range continues westward as the Elburz, 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 and whereas the Suleiman range, it continues southwest, okay, not southeast, southwest as the Zagros range. The Elburz and the Zagros converge is the collider, being collided, okay, at the Armenian knot. The Taurus and the Pontine ranges radiate from the Armenian knot, okay. So, Hindu Kush, Suleiman, Himalayan, Shan ranges, everything, they radiate from Palmer Knot, right, but the Taurus and Pontine ranges, they radiate from the Armenian knot. The other important mountain ranges are the Great Khingan, Altai, Verkhonyansk and Arakanyoma. Okay, Arakanyoma, these were the most important ranges that were found in Asian continent. So, the Himalayan mountain range is the highest mountain range in the world. You know very well, already we know. Dash is the highest range in the highest mountain range in the world. Himalayan, exactly, it is Himalayan, Himalayan, Himalayan range. So, in that Mount Everest, which is to be meter to be 8,848 meter. Okay, it's the highest peak in Asia as well as among the world. In the world, it is Mount Everest is the highest peak in the Himalayan ranges. Okay. So, the lowest point, when we speak about the lowest point in the world, it is located in Asia, in Dead Sea. Okay, Dead Sea in Asia. The lowest point in the world is located in Dead Sea in Asia, which is located in Asia. Okay. The intermontane plateaus are found in these mountain ranges. The important plateaus are named to be the plateaus of Anatolia, plateau of Anatolia, Anatolia, plateau of Anatolia, Pontine to Taurus, plateau of Iran, Elburz to Zagros mountain, and then plateau of Tibet. So, Kunlun to Himalayas, okay, plateau of Anatolia, plateau of Iran, plateau of Tibet. Okay, these are the important plateaus, intermontane plateaus that are found in the mountain ranges, those mountain ranges. So, here an additional information for you is Tibet is called to be roof of the world. Dash is named to be roof of the world, Tibet. Okay, and it is also known as third pole because of its cold weather. Okay, it is too chill there and largest reserve of fresh water and inhospitable environment. Nothing can be disturbed there. Okay, so that is why it is named to be roof of the world. Tibet is named to be roof of the world. Okay, so now comes for the southern plateau. Okay, now let us see an information about the southern plateau. Okay, the southern plateaus are relatively lower than the northern plateaus. Okay, the southern plateaus are relatively lower than the northern plateaus. So, the four important southern plateaus are the Arabian plateau, which is in Saudi Arabia, Deccan plateau, which is in India, and Shan plateau, which is in Myanmar, and the Yannan plateau, that is in China. Okay, among these plateaus, the Arabian plateau is the largest plateau. Which is the largest plateau? Arabian plateau, which is located in Saudi Arabia. Arabian plateau is the largest plateau among all these plateaus, which is located in Saudi Arabia. Arabian plateau, where it is? Saudi Arabia. Deccan plateau, India. Shan plateau, Myanmar, and Yannan plateau, China. Okay, you should know where the plateaus are located. Okay, so among these plateaus, Arabian is the largest plateau. Okay, this is all about the southern plateaus, and then now comes for the Great Plains. Okay, the Great Plains. So, the Great Plains are formed by the major rivers of Asia. They are the West Siberian Plain, that is Ob and Yenisei, and Manchurian Plain, that is Amur, the Great Plain of China, Yangtze and Sikiang, Indo-Gangetic Plain, that is Indus and Ganga, Mesopotamian Plain, Tigris and Euphrates, and lastly Irrawaddy Plain, Irrawaddy, rivers flow on Irrawaddy. Okay. So, the Great Plains are formed by the major rivers of Asia. They are the West Siberian Plain, rivers flowing through over there, Ob and Yenisei. Manchurian Plain, Amur river is flowing, and Great Plain of China, Yangtze and Sikiang. Indo-Gangetic Plain, Indus and Ganga. The Mesopotamian Plain, it is Tigris and Euphrates, and finally Irrawaddy Plain, Irrawaddy. Okay. So, this is about the Great Plains, and now comes for the island groups. Okay, the fifth physiographic division of Asia's island group. Numerous islands, you know very well, islands it's a place where particular land place is being covered with water on all sides, all the 4 directions. Okay. So, the numerous islands are found in the Pacific coast of Southeast Asia like Kuril, Taiwan, Singapore and Borneo are the important island groups. Come again, Kuril, Taiwan, Singapore and Borneo. They are the important island groups. Okay. The Philippines, Japan Islands and Indonesia are the major archipelagos in Asia. What does this archipelago means, children? Archipelagos are nothing but a group of islands. Okay. Island, single island. Islands, plural, if it comes for plural. A group of islands is named to be archipelago. Archipelago. Archipelago is nothing but group of islands. Okay. In that, Philippines, Japan and Indonesian islands are major archipelagos in Asia. Smaller archipelagos are also located in Indian Ocean, such as islands of Maldives, Lakshadweep. In maps you may come to see, no, may happen to see like small dots will be there. So, they are all together named to be archipelagos. Maldives, Lakshadweep in the Arabian Sea, and then Bahrain is the Persian Gulf. Okay, Sri Lanka is an island which is located in the Bay of Bengal. We know very well, Sri Lanka is an island. If I ask for an example of island, better you can write Sri Lanka. So, Sri Lanka is an island which is located in the Bay of Bengal. What is an archipelago? Group of islands. The largest archipelago is Indonesia. Okay, which is the largest archipelago? Indonesia. Okay, this is all about the island groups. And now, drainage. Drainage is nothing but rivers flowing through over that continent. Okay. So, the rivers of Asia originate mostly from the central highlands. Okay, the central highlands. So, the Ob, Yenisei and Lena are the major rivers that flow towards the north and drain into the Arctic Ocean. Okay, they are being drained into the Arctic Ocean, running over through many countries, and finally it is being drained out in Arctic Ocean. These rivers remain frozen during winter. On the other hand, South Asia has many perennial rivers like Brahmaputra, Indus, Ganga and Irrawaddy, which is originate from the snow-covered high mountains that do not freeze during winter. Okay, these rivers in South Asia, Brahmaputra, Indus, Ganga and Irrawaddy, which originate from the snow-covered high mountains like Himalayas, okay, that do not freeze during winter. The Euphrates and Tigris flow in West Asia, west side. The Amur, Huanghe, Yangtze and Mekong rivers flow in the south and southeastern parts of Asia. Yangtze is the longest river in Asia. Okay, longest river. And which is the longest river in Asia? Yangtze. Y-A-N-G-T-Z-E. Yangtze is the longest river in Asia. That is the longest river in Asia? Yangtze. Okay, this is all about the drainages. See, if you see for the rivers Yangtze, Hangho, Mekong, Yenisei, Ob, Brahmaputra, Indus, Amur, Ganges, Irrawaddy. They are the main rivers that flows in Asia, major rivers in Asia. So, now we can see about the climate. What about the climate that holds in Asia, Asian continent? So, Asia, you know very well, exhibits a variety of climate, like the northern part of Asia experiences severe long winter and cool summer. Okay, winter will be long and also it will be cool. Cool summer, even in summer it will be cool. So, winter the degrees will be like -37 centigrade and summer 10 degrees centigrade. Okay, just imagine how the climate will be. Okay. So, here the precipitation is in the form of snow, that is to 250 millimeter to 300 precipitation will be taken over in the form of snow. So, the northeastern part of Asia experiences cold winter and a warm summer, and a moderate rainfall will be there with 550 millimeter to 250 millimeter rain. Okay. The south, southeast and eastern part of Asia are strongly influenced by monsoon winds, So, summer is hot and humid while the winter is cool and dry. The summer monsoon winds bring heavy rainfall to India, Bangladesh, not only for India and also for Bangladesh, Indochina, Philippines and southern China. Okay. So, the rainfall will be with 1500 millimeter to 2500 millimeter. In India, Mawsynram, Mawsynram, which receives the highest rainfall, which will be about 11,871 millimeter. Okay, Mawsynram receives the highest rainfall, Mawsynram is the place which receives very highest rainfall in the world. Okay. So, this place is called as the wettest place in the world. Which is the wettest place in the world? Mawsynram. So, it will receive about 11,871 millimeter rainfall. So, the areas found in and around the equator have uniform climate throughout the year. There is no winter at all. The average temperature is 27 degrees centigrade and the mean rainfall is 1270 millimeter. The western central parts of Asia have hot dry climate. Now comes the western central part. So, the western central parts will be with hot and dry climate, and the temperature is very high during the day and very low during the night. Temperature is very high and very low during the night time. Rainfall varies from 25 millimeter to 200 millimeter, 25 millimeter to 200 millimeter. So, the west coastal fringe of Asia along the Mediterranean Sea receives rainfall in winter and is warm in summer. Okay. So, the west coastal fringe of Asia receives rainfall in winter and is warm in summer, it will be hot in summer. So, deserts found along the western parts of Asia, the major hot deserts are like Arabian desert, which is located in Saudi Arabia, and then Thar desert, you know very well Thar, India and Pakistan deserts. So, the cold deserts of Asia are Gobi desert and Taklamakan. So, the largest desert is the Arabian desert. Which is the largest desert in the world? Arabian desert. Okay. And next comes for natural vegetation. So, the natural vegetation depends upon the rainfall, temperature and soil. So, as Asia stretches from equator to poles, all types of vegetation are found here. So, some of the species are found in Asia, such as rare species also. Okay, so rare species also found in Asia. So, the rare species were like orangutan, Komodo dragon, giant panda, etc. Okay, they are the rare species that are found in Asian continent. And flora and fauna, what we can see in Asia are given as a tabular column in our book, page number 150. So, if we see to that, climate will be climate, location, flora and fauna. So, according to one location or one climate, what will be the location founded and what are all the floras and faunas. So, just go through it. So, with this I wish to complete the session. Thank you for your patience listening. Take a note, make a note of your CW also, and stay safe at home, stay tuned, stay connected, be good children for your parents. Thank you children. Let me meet in the next video. Thank you. Bye.